Dance Arts of Columbia provides fitness fun for everyone from 3 years old to adult. Dance Arts is a good environment where the friendly staff makes you feel comfortable. Dance Arts feels that dance is an art form that you can experience firsthand by learning tap, jazz, modern, musical theater, lyrical, and ballet. Dance Arts urges you to enjoy a sense of accomplishment while getting fit and having fun. For class information, call 875-1569. Dance Arts of Columbia, serving Columbia since 1979.
Welcome to Radio Friends on Monday, March the 30th. Today is a really special day for our two guests. In fact, as soon as we finish this segment, they've got to be someplace. We're talking about service for independent living, and I'm going to introduce you to Heather Stewart, who is over further to my left, Service for Independent Living, and an old friend, Chuck Graham.
Good to see you, Paul.
Great Plains ADA. Now, how are you two involved with this?
Well, we're two of 15 organizations that are working together to bring the ADA Legacy Tour Bus to Missouri. We're the only stop. It's been traveling the country for the past year, and we'll be doing so throughout the 25th anniversary year of the ADA, which is 2015.
And that tour bus is about to pull up to the Ark in about 7 or 8 minutes from now.
Yes.
It's going to be there at 9 o'clock this morning. What's going to happen?
Well, it is a bus which has a full wrap that talks about the kind of the history on a bus wrap, so people can take pictures with the bus. There will be.
You mean it's painted?
It's a bus, not painted, but they wrap it with the special thing. You can tear it. I don't know, what do you call it?
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
So it's wrapped where individuals can take pictures, but then also kind of see some of the history of the ADA. There will be 2 quilts that were donated along the way that individuals can sign. As they attend, they can write their name on the quilt. There'll be some pop-up banners that talk about what the ADA is, the history of the ADA, and why it's important, and then some photographs that talk about the history as well.
Okay. So, Chuck, I want to turn to you.
Sure.
Tell me about the ADA.
Well, it's the civil rights law that protects most people with disabilities. We didn't have any civil rights protection for the majority of my life until the ADA passed, and
which was
25 years ago.
25 years ago.
So 1990, on July 26th is when it was signed, and it protects people with disabilities in the areas of employment, state and local government services, public accommodations, and it's changed our world. Everything from ramps into buildings to having sign language interpreters at city council meetings to having buses with lifts. So the world's changed for the better because of the law that passed.
Yeah. And if you don't have a situation where you need the ADA, you don't really appreciate what it has done. Would a law like that pass today?
Oh, absolutely not. Right now we're barely able to hold on to some of the tenets of the Voting Rights Act that Congress is not addressing, and so I don't think you could pass any type of civil rights legislation today.
Yeah. Do you want to add anything, Heather, about how important this is for Service for Independent Living?
Well, it's important for us because basically what we do is we work, our whole concept, everything that we work for is for individuals with disability and also low-income seniors, since we recently merged with Boone County Council on Aging, to help them remain independent. And we also do advocacy, so helping them understand what rights they have and what they can do and how they can advocate for themselves.
Now you're talking about seniors.
Seniors and individuals with disabilities. They're both. Seniors also do fall under, can utilize some of the ADA Disability Act as well. So we educate them. So the purpose of this is to actually educate individuals, help them understand the past, help them celebrate the future, or celebrate the present, and educate them on the future. So,
what do you feel is the biggest misconception that people have about the ADA and Service for Independent Living?
It doesn't apply to them. Some of them don't think about it. I think that's a misconception. And it only applies to maybe individuals like Chuck who happens to use a manual chair. It's not, you have to have some type of physical or visible disability in some concepts for it to mean something to them, but it actually does help individuals who might be in a walker, who, they just need a little bit more assistance moving for them to move through a hotel.
So you're saying somebody who, let's say a senior,
yes,
who doesn't need a wheelchair, but uses a walker to get around, can benefit
Yes.
from this.
Yes.
In what way?
Well, it also, you can chime in, Chuck.
Well, I mean, not only are you changing the physical environment, but also it keeps, or it's supposed to keep people from being discriminated against. And so it also protects individuals with invisible disabilities, people with mental illness, people with autism, people with cancer that may be affected. So it says that you can't discriminate somebody solely because they happen to have a disability.
If people would like to have more information on all of this, is there one central location they can go to?
They can go to www.silcolumbia.org/ADA. We have links about what we're doing and also a link directly to the ADA.gov, or they can just call our office and ask for Tina, and we can help her get set up with, or whoever's calling, with the services that they need. If we're not the individual that can help them, there's other organizations that
So
can.
how is it going since the merger with the Boone County Council on Aging?
Well, they will be in-house officially by they're going to be in-house. We've got everything decked out, and April 2nd will be our open house. So if anybody wants to see what's happening, they can come visit.
So this is, let's see, that'll be in about 3 days.
Yep.
3 days.
In 3 days.
And everybody is welcome
Everybody's
to it.
welcome.
What's
The
the
community's
address?
1401 Haithman Place.
Okay. And so now the Service for Independent Living and the Boone County Council on
Yes.
Aging have merged into basically one
We are
organization.
one organization, Services for Independent Living, yes.
So if somebody listening, or they have relatives or friends that were dealing with the Boone County Council on Aging, now Service for Independent Living. Okay. Chuck, anything, we got about a minute and a half here. Anything else you want to add before we close up?
I hope people take the opportunity to come out to
Yes.
the ARC this morning, or to Speaker Circle on campus this afternoon, or to the state capitol
Yes.
tomorrow.
Okay.
We'll also be at the state capitol tomorrow for Disability Legislative Day. So that's an opportunity for people who want to talk to their legislators and people in state government about Medicaid expansion or the things that are concerning their lives. They have an opportunity, because there will be hundreds and hundreds of us there tomorrow at the state capitol.
Okay, what time?
That'll start at 10 o'clock.
All right, so 9 o'clock this morning, just a couple of minutes from now. In fact, we've got the special helicopter standing by. You're going to be, miraculously, you're going to leave here at about a minute or so before 9 o'clock, and you're going to be at the
We'll be
ARC.
there, yes.
You'll be at the ARC in 1 minute. But and how long will you be at the ARC then?
Till 11:30.
Till 11:30?
Yes, till
And then
11:30.
at Speaker's Circle?
At Speaker Circle at 12:30 to 3 o'clock.
Okay, and what are you going to be doing there?
We'll be the bus will be moving, so pretty much the same situation we had at the ARC. It'll be brought to campus for those individuals for a different location.
And then
central location.
tomorrow down in Jefferson
Yes.
City, and you have an opportunity to speak to your elected representatives and hopefully have them listen to you.
It's a necessary thing.
All right, thank you so much,
bet.
Chuck. Heather,
Thank
it's
you.
our pleasure. Tomorrow, Moberly Area Community College, our topic. Our program directed by Travis McMillen, Reynolds Journalism Institute Audio. Pat Akers from KBIA. Our floor director is Brendan McDermott, and our assistant producer and guest coordinator, Uncle James Mauser. You can listen to this again or watch it with a vodcast. Go to kbia.org. It's free of charge. Sign up, and they'll send it to you every day. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.